Hello, hello, fellow teachers. My name is Jeffrey Wagner here, and today I just want to spend a few minutes and give you guys a tour of my classroom webpage. So, first, a little bit about me. I graduated from California University of Pennsylvania in 2020. During my time there, I spent 4 years in a variety of field placements. I spent time just learning about how to deal with children from all different backgrounds, as well as handle children that have learning disabilities, and just learning how to deal with children that are also English language learners. Scroll back up here. All right, so just an introduction to my classroom webpage. This is my home page, and here I just put in just the general stuff. I have my upcoming school events, as you can tell right here. My parent-teacher conference has already happened. Alright, and as well as we already had our family bingo session. This is something that we normally do every at least once or twice a month on the first Friday. Here for important announcements for Cal U. Friday, May 10th is the last day of school and the last day of finals week. And then the Saturday following, we have our graduation at 8 o'clock in the morning. Right here, I keep the school lunches for today. And as you can see today is Chick-fil-A Day, so be sure to grab yourself a chicken sandwich. And if you don't want a chicken sandwich, we have a wide variety of options like pizzas, fruit salad, mac and cheese, and all sorts of snacks. And then right down here, I always like to put down an inspirational quote of the day, just to get all my fellow teachers and even some students that want to take a look at the website, just something to think about, something to get them talking and then just keep their spirits up for the day. Go over to my About page, and then I already introduced myself a little bit down here, but I also want to talk about my goals. Some of my goals for the year. I want to create a bond with each and every one of my students, as well as to get to know all my fellow teachers more. I want to build a welcoming community in my classroom. I want all my students to get along. I just want to make my education experience here with my students just a lot of fun, and just hopefully just see if the students will learn a lot. And then down here, I include a little joke to the Legend of Zelda here. It's too dangerous to go alone. Use these links. So here I have a link here that will take you to a page on stress. It just lists 10 different ways for students to get over stress. As you can see here, one, sleep. I just don't recommend it in my classroom for obvious reasons. Number two, visualization, exercise, and there's a whole bunch more just like so. Here is a link to the CalU School website. I only included there to... No, it's not showing up for some reason. Well, anyway, so for the CalU website, it's in case you have any other questions about CalU, and if I'm not able to answer any of them, or answer some of them, just go to the website, you can hit the search bar, and then you just type out what your question is, or just a topic you want to learn more about, and it'll take you right to some options. And then down here, if you want to learn a little bit more about myself, I have my Powtoon. I'm not going to play it right now, but it pretty much just summarizes what I talked about up here, where it just talks about, who I am, where I received my education, and so forth. Over here, I want to go to my contact page, and here I just have my home phone listed, my cell phone, and both my work and school email. If you have any questions and if you don't have time to come talk to me in person, not a problem. You guys can just email me or call me whenever you need to. And then last but not least on my website, I want to just talk a little bit about some of the teaching technologies I plan on using in my classroom. So here I just have a general introduction about using teaching tech in my classroom. Why I want to use teaching tech, because it helps appeal to all the learning backgrounds of students. Like some students want to learn visually or through audio, and just technology helps enhancing the learning experience. And then here I just have some recommendations on how I use it. I use it to strengthen my lesson plan. I use it to gather the interest of my students and just to test for understanding of material such by using informal assessments. So I just want to touch on each of the four each of the four teaching texts I'm using in my classroom. So first I just want to start with Powtoon. So basically what Powtoon is, it is a presentation learning tool that allows teachers to make animated presentations, and animated explanation videos. You already saw an example of my Powtoon where it introduced myself. My Powtoon right here, was an assignment I did my junior year of college here at CalU. And it was just about why I think students on campus should get hammocks. If you have time, I recommend checking it out. It's pretty cute, it's pretty funny and everything. And then down here, this is listed for every teaching tech I have integrated on this website. I have a list of positives, a list of negatives, and then just some uses on how I would use it in the classroom. Next, I want to move on to Kahoot. Kahoot, it is basically a quiz-based learning app that allows teachers to quiz students on a variety of topics that, for me personally, I use as a review or just as an introductory lesson for all my students. You can access Kahoot via your computer, smartphone, or tablet. And if you want to learn more about Kahoot, you can either scan the QR code I have right here, or you can click the following link and it will take you to this website right here. And then, and just like with Powtoon, I also have some positives down here, some negatives, and then how I plan on using Kahoot in my classroom. Next up, I want to move on to QR coding, and QR coding I find extremely fascinating. Basically what QR coding is, it's a type of scanning software that is presented as a code that's hidden by a mix match of black and white squares. And with the use of scanning apps on your mobile device or tablet, you can scan a QR code and it will open up whatever the code, whatever site or whatever video or that the code was meant for. Some examples of QR codes is the one I am highlighting here. This will take you to a science assignment that I uploaded to this website for any of my students that were absent the day before. And then if you want to just learn more about QR codes as well, or if you want to create your own QR codes to just try it out a little bit, you can click the link here and it will take you to the QR site here. Now don't worry, the site to creating your QR codes, it is free, and yeah, it's free and it's easy to use. And then down here again, I just have my positives, negatives, and uses. And then last but not least, I just want to touch on infographics. Basically what an infographic is, it is a visual image that is used to represent data or to present one's knowledge on a subject. Infographics are meant to be quick and to the point. And the one I have right here, and this was for yet another project I did at Cal, and it was why teachers should be using education apps and programs in the classroom. Down here, just like the previous three, I have positives, negatives, and some uses. And then if you click on the following link here, it will take you to the Piktochart site, which is what I use to create my infographic. It's just like the others. It's pretty easy to use. It's free, and there's a whole bunch of different templates you can use that will allow you to create your own infographic. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up here. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my screencast on my website, and you have a wonderful day.